Greetings, early childhood community. My name is Ben Reapy, and I would like to share with you a new resource that's out there. It's very, very exciting. Um, the pyramid model folks have put out 8 very fresh, 1 week old infant toddler modules, which help teachers or educators who are working with children who are working there for birth to age 3.5. Lots of really great handouts, lots of really great resources. They stretch from how to understand what social emotional development looks like, all the way through how to build relationships or how to understand very young children's behavior, how to develop routines that help very young children, predict what's happening and get better at learning things, how to individualize teaching when a child's got an identified need maybe, or is needing some differences with how you're instructing, how to build peer relationships between the very little people, how to teach them how to about emotion words, which is a really important phase to help them to calm down faster if they know what they're all the range of feelings that they're having, and even stuff on some challenging behavior type things. Now, if you're me and you're working with very young children, you might feel like you have to jump. Like in my early days of teaching, I would have felt like I had to jump to the challenging behavior section, like, oh, that's where I have the most challenges. But really, you want to go through this at the direction and the pace that it suggests, because there's typically a lot of like missing tools, and it's a lot easier to hit the hammer in with the nail in with the hammer in with the nail, hit the nail in with the hammer than the other way around, right? Than with your hand, for example. So there's lots of little pieces that you need to learn as an educator, and sometimes even as seasoned folks, there's maybe a piece that we're missing, or there's a new piece of research that this is all evidence based, that's out there that can help you make a connection that you may not have had before. I'm just going to share one other resource, just an example from that very first session. That just, like, what does social emotional development look like? I mean, what a great way to map out sort of the age range, sort of the milestones that occur for very young children to toddlers to early preschoolers, right? And it just kind of lets you know what's expected, what's what's not expected. Like, for example, saying no to adults. We're gonna, if you work with toddlers for any length of time, you understand that that's not a personal thing, that's a phase that children go through, and it's actually a good thing, right? They're starting to learn to identify what they like and what they don't like, and so them saying those things is actually growth from earlier phases. It's not the most exciting phase of life, but it is a phase, and it is a learning time, and then that's a skill they've developed, right? Versus taking it from the mindset of, this is challenging behavior. No, that's predictable. That's predictable behavior that children go through. So I hope that everybody has a great week. Be well, take care of yourself, be good, and thanks so much for all the hard work that you're doing with children and families. Bye.